All right, this thinking ghetto. I guess I just wait for people to come here. Um, what's good, one person? How you doing? I'm on my phone. I'm going live on my phone. So if I can't see you, how you doing, Natasha? How you, Danielle, Alexis? Okay, here people come. Damn, it went from 0 to 25 instantaneously. How y'all doing? If y'all don't notice the look, it's I'm on my phone. Hello, hello, hello. I got a Gorilla Pod, and I got my phone on the Gorilla Pod. So I'm just gonna hold my phone, and I'm gonna talk to y'all. And I've never done live on the phone before, so forgive me if I don't see all the comments or I'm not the best at managing them. I'm not even sure my wife. I think my wife is cleaning and doing some other stuff, so I don't even have a moderator or a mediator or a moderator. I'm sorry tonight, so forgive me for that. But I just want to come on here and say, listen, I'm back. My channel's back after the Bitcoin scam. Hey, what's up with you from Columbus, Ohio? Shout out. We closer than you think I am. I'm very close. I'm in Ohio myself. Uh, yeah. I'm glad you came to see me. I'm not gonna be on here for too long. Usually I'm on here for like 3 hours, but this time I'm just really gonna be on here. I just wanted to come and say hi, ping my channel, also answer some questions. I've never seen you smile before. You must not watch a lot of my videos. I say stupid stuff and make myself smile quite a bit. Um, Man, love. Hey, Dayshar, I'm gonna text you as soon as we get done. I'm not gonna be on here for very long, but you need to know this too because I was supposed to do a podcast with you tonight, and I probably can. I still got time. I made the space for you, but my computer was hacked, right? So, while people didn't see me, while people didn't know what was going on with me, love and respect. I'm gonna tell Dayshar what's going on and all of y'all. So my computer got hacked. Somehow or another, it might have been a phishing thing. It might have been a fake email. It might have been a fake sponsorship email. I don't know what it was, but my computer got hacked. And the people who hacked my computer wanted to get into my Gmail account specifically. So they took over my Gmail account. Somebody said they watched me on the Carbon Rawcast. Hey, those brothers are really lovely, man. They super genuine on camera and off camera. I really enjoy talking to those brothers, and we're gonna get them on the Fatherhood Village Day, Shar. I just actually got a message from that gentleman. Can I do super chats? I think I can do super chats. I'm on the phone, so let me see. I'm not sure if I can do super chats. Try to super chat, but I'm not sure. I don't know how that goes. I've never been on the phone before, so if I can do super chats, well, you're gonna find out with me. But yeah, so my computer got hacked. The people wanted to uh, immediately get to access to my Google because they wanted my YouTube channel, right? So somehow or another, they knew I had a YouTube channel, so it might have been one of those phishing attacks. But anyway, they got my whole computer was compromised, but they snuck into my Google account, took my channel over in the middle of the night, and turned it into a Bitcoin scam and went live for like 5 hours running a Bitcoin scam from Russia. And I think it was a couple other countries there too. So anyway, that's what happened to my channel. I think I woke up, peace, love, and happiness was texting me and calling me all night. I didn't even know. My phone was on silent, so I didn't get none of those calls. And he like, man, wake up! You hacked! You hacked! I woke up at like 6:50 in the morning, feel like I was gonna get up early, have a good day, and I checked my analytics because I had just dropped the video the night before, and this is the low season. All of y'all share my videos as much as absolutely possible because this is my low season. During the first 3 months of the year, going into the fourth month, my video views are so low that my channel looks like it's damn near dead. And that's just kind of seasonal. That's how it is every year. And YouTube tries to convince me that there's other people just not being interested in my videos, but it happens at the same time every year, and it's the same effect. It's just drastic drop in views. It's not people. It's a YouTube algorithm thing. I don't know what it is, but they drop the views and the exposure that my channel has within the first 3 to 4 months of the year. Even so I'm watching it like a hawk. I wake up and I'm looking at my channel, or I try to go to my channel and I don't find my channel. I can't see it. I'm like, what is this? Because I seen this diamond signal instead of my channel, and all of my videos were gone, and it was this Bitcoin scam running. I'm like, oh, they got me. So it was pretty stressful, man. I didn't have my channel for like 12 hours. And just so y'all know, like this is a giant part of my livelihood. Now I'm one of the few people still working, and so I still have a job. So I'm gonna take care of my family regardless. But it's a difference between the way I can take care of my family, with the income I get from Google for y'all watching commercials and the income I have from my job, right? Like those are two different lifestyles, especially if you just take YouTube out of it, and I've been working on this channel for 5 years or 4.5 years or just over 4 years, I don't know. But it's been since 2016, I believe, or 2017. So it's been a minute with this channel. It was too much. It was a lot to deal with. It was really, really stressful trying to figure out what I was going to do to not only make up this income, but also fortify the channel if I was to get it back. I didn't know if the videos was on there because all the videos was gone. Every single video I've ever done, it was like 207 videos was just gone, or they looked to be gone. What the hackers did was they instantly privatized 100% of the content on my channel, though. That's why if you look at my channel right now, there's no, yeah, I'm happy I got it back too. Um, some of my videos are saved, Nancy, absolutely, but not a lot of them aren't. Um, so that's that as well. But they were all just privated. So when YouTube got my channel back, they got it back in like 12 hours. It's like the fastest I've ever heard of anybody getting it back. But immediately when I logged in, I tried to log in from my computer and my phone, and I was supposed to just keep my computer out of it. I don't know if they tried to log in too, but YouTube was like some suspicious activities happening. We're gonna shut the email down. So my channel was up, and I had unprivatized about 25 videos. That's why for the last couple of days you've seen at least 25 videos on my channel, but I didn't have access to my channel until, man, I don't know if it was like midnight last night. My wife, she's a computer whiz. She did some shit, some finagling because YouTube couldn't even help me. Like Google was giving me the runaround all day, and my wife would figure something out and went a different way than she was going before, and that we were both going before, and try something that when it shouldn't have worked, but it seemed to have worked. And we got back in there and we changed the password, and I cut my other computer off the network. It's at the computer shop right now. So that's what I was supposed to be telling you, Dayshar. Dayshar, my computer is literally at the shop right now getting scrubbed for the malware that they put to hack my YouTube. I bought a new laptop that's just for YouTube that won't even be on the same network or anything, so I won't get hacked again. And I also got some authentication keys coming, so that nobody can ever just jump into my YouTube because they have my passwords. I got some shit coming that even if you got my password, you can't even get into my YouTube unless you have the physical key with you, but it's gonna be with me. So there's that. Anyway, yeah, it was a rough about 24 to 30 hours for me, and I didn't have my channel, and I didn't have the email either, so I didn't have any access to anything related to Google. And I had commercial shit going on that I needed to get some commercials out. I got a Carvana commercial out. I got a Iris commercial due. I got a BetterHelp, or not BetterHelp, but another commercial contract due. So I'm trying to turn videos in, and I don't even have a channel. So it was just gonna be looking like it was gonna be drastic, man. It was gonna be terrible. So I'm super glad that I got that together. I'm super glad we back. I'm not sure about super chats. I don't think welcome to Bonus Video Crew Plus. Love and respect. Thank you so much for being a member. I don't know if super chats work on here or not. I see this membership thing is on here for this member I have. So I don't know about super chats for the person who asked. What up, long time no see. Glad you're back, Carvana. Oh, Curry. Yeah, I'm actually into Carvana. Yeah, almost at 300K. I would have been at 300K if I didn't spend the last 30 hours offline. So that brings me to the point, is that one of the things that y'all can do if y'all want to help, even if it's just the ones that's watching this live. I don't give a damn if you got to watch him in the background. I don't give a crap if you got to rewatch them. I don't give a damn if you got to go to my all videos, binge watch them playlist and just push the button and go mind your damn business somewhere, or watch them and get some more game. Please start watching all of my videos as much as possible and just let them play. I've been out the algorithm for 30 hours and or about 2-ish days, because the whole 2 days I didn't have all my content up. And y'all got to understand, I have 200. There's okay. So peace, love, and happiness said there's no super chat. That's fine. I ain't gonna be on here long. I'm just giving y'all some love and letting y'all know what was going on, and then I'm gonna hop off because I got some videos to edit. It's been a stressful week. I'm a little bit behind, and I got like 7 to 9 videos to edit because I'm gonna hit them back to back to back to back all week. But with that said, Um, what was I saying? I don't even know what. Okay, okay. So, yeah, binge watch the videos. Turn my YouTube on and go clean your house. Go do something else. I don't give a damn if you got to watch it on a phone that you're not even really using. I need views because people don't understand 30 to 48 hours of being out of the algorithm might not seem like a lot, but across 270 videos getting regular play, right? To get no play at all for 200 for a whole 2 days, damn near, is drastic because YouTube gives you traffic based on the traffic you've already received. They don't give you traffic because I'm Kev Hick and I'm important. They don't give a damn about me. They only show my videos to people because people watch my videos the day before. That's kind of how that works. So like if you don't get videos, if I go down like I don't get views for a week, then I get treated like a regular YouTuber that just started his channel. So it's really YouTube is a momentum game, and I lost 100% of my momentum like immediately. And so I need y'all to watch, binge watch, continue to watch the commercials, do all of that because I was already in a low season and I was managing that. But I don't know what this whole hack thing is going to do to like this month's revenue and this month's views as they how much YouTube shows them to new people and helps people you like discover my channel. So it could be very disturbing to what I was building and the traffic to my channel. And a lot of channels die when they have a break in activity. You see a lot of channels with 1 million subscribers and they barely get any channel get any views. It's because shit like this happens, and then they stop uploading on a regular basis, and so it just gets really bad. But again, I'm back. Everything is working well. Loving the beer. I'm trying. I didn't. You know what? I didn't think it could come in like this. It looks really nice in this low light, but it's still a little bit patchy. But hey, look, I'm gonna count my blessings, man. I love it. I'm trying to love it. I got to figure out how to shape it up now because I've never had it. Let me jump into these comment sections and start showing some love to y'all. So I'm gonna scroll back up. Uh, I wish I could change the comment section to the other side so my finger don't keep going in front of the camera. Uh, I don't know how to not disturb the camera. Y'all forgive me. I've never been live on my phone. Somebody says, my second time seeing you live. Good to see you back. I appreciate it. Thank you. You've actually missed a live. This isn't really even what I do. Normally, I just answer as many questions as I can for 3 hours. I answer a couple of hundred questions, and man, we have a good time. Maybe not a couple hundred, but at least about 100 questions. I answer a shit ton of questions. Um, Somebody said, "Can you give your thoughts on Kevin Samuels? Do you think he had good advice for the ladies?" I'm not no hater, and I ain't the type of guy to really backbite or Wendy Williams somebody or talk down on somebody. But I can tell you, I'm not a fan of the reckless way he speaks to women because he doesn't speak to women in a way that takes into account the mental positioning of a person who might be coming to him or the person who might identify with the person that he's tearing down on video. Right? It's not enough that it doesn't make any sense. Like people, you can keep it real without being destructive or being harmful. And there are multiple truths at play at all times. There are many dualities that exist at all times. So one man's truth is just his truth. It's not every man's truth, and there's a lot of advice that he puts out that I just don't agree with. And I think he minimizes and simplifies men down to such a caveman mentality that most men of any complexity can't really relate to where he's coming from outside of narcissists and outside of men who think that because they have a dick and balls hanging somehow or another they just become more important and by virtue of being a man more just more due of respect and honor and reverence and a capable partner. I think that I'm not a fan of his advice. I'm not here to talk about him or shit on the brother, but I think it's reckless to be quite honest, and I think it would be you'd be ill informed to take his advice with anything more than a grain of salt if you're not looking for a man exactly like him. He can tell you about how to approach a man and impress a man like him, but me and him are not the same. We are different, and to impress a man who stands for a solid relationship with a healthy-minded woman who's empowered. No, I don't fuck with that dude. And no disrespect to the brother, but I'm not a fan. Swayze said, "What is CO2?" So the Carbon Ops Rawcast are some brothers that I did a podcast with. I was featured on their podcast a couple days ago. I dropped a link. I'll drop the link, but it was on my YouTube community. I gotta repost it because it was on my YouTube community, and now it's not because I damn got hacked. So I gotta repost the Carbon Ox Rawcast link on my YouTube community. They're just a couple brothers they family men, but they like to talk about guy stuff. But they pull a lot of women into their conversations, and it's kind of like a men's lounge, but they invite women in, and it's just a really balanced conversation with two real guys, not ass kissing, not butt kissing, just having some drinks and talking like men do, but having very interesting conversations. And they're very wise brothers, so I really like those guys. I respect those brothers, and I want to be on their show, and I'm gonna have them on the Fatherhood Village. A lot of y'all don't know the Fatherhood Village is my podcast that I have with my man Deshar Holloway, and we just talk about man stuff and responsibility and relationships as it pertains to a man's role in the home, and current events as it pertains to a man's role in the home and family and stuff like that. So that's what CO2 is. Their version of would be the Fatherhood Village, but I like those guys. Um, Somebody said, I know you focus on black love. I'm not black, but I find your advice insightful and so important. I love and respect. I appreciate that. I don't really focus on black love. I'm black. So 99% of my, what, 90% of my subscribers probably are black. But I think that no matter who gets this advice, it's going to be helpful. Now, what I do is what I don't do, even though it's not a black love channel, I'm not going to scrub the word black from every phrase that black belongs. And I'm very pro black. So, I'm just I'm proud to help my people, and I think that we need to have a lot of special conversations. But I don't focus on black love particularly because I know that there's a wider audience out there, and certain conversations that we have to have in the black community are not to be had in front of the audience of non-black people or people who are watching us as a spectacle, right, and not as supporters. Everybody ain't for us and everybody ain't for me, right? And so I think that there are certain things that certain discussion that need like a black platform for a black audience, and then other things that about that obviously help black people, but just they work for everybody's betterment or benefit. So I just kind of work from that place where I love black people and I make sure that that's understood in my content, but it's not black specific. Love is a universal language. It's the one language we all speak, and I'm not for exclusively dating black people as much as I am for just healthy love. Too often we see the whole black love conversation, and we give these people credit for, yeah, you see a black brother dating a black woman, and we give that man credit for black love, and then you'll see a guy dating a black man dating a white woman, and some people in our community might issue with that. My issue with that is if a man's treating a black woman like shit, how is he more of a man, especially more of a black man or more pro black, than the man who's just treating his non black woman well? How about we treat our women better in our community? How about we stop this, the whole rap culture and the disrespect that we have in our culture? Like, there's a whole lot of discussions that need to be said about not just date a black woman or screw a black woman or marry a black woman, but also do her well. And my channel is focused on the doing her well portion, right? Teaching her what to expect and what to establish for her. And if white people or Hispanics or German, Irish, Swedish, Dutch, Irish, I don't give a damn who, whatever you are, Chinese, Asian, Korean, if you benefit from that, then that's amazing, and I'm happy for you, and I want you to. But this isn't really a black love channel. I'm just a black man who's passionate about black shit. But again, I think that black love doesn't start in the bedroom. Too often, that's the conversation. Black love, and they think, okay, people of color together is black love. Black love doesn't start in the bedroom. It starts at the damn gas station when two black men see each other and they don't see a threat, right? They're not conditioned to think each other are a threat to each other. We're not conditioned to see an enemy in our brother or our sister. It starts when when two women walk past each other and they're not looking stink at each other, but they're looking at trying to figure out how to benefit the communities, or how to relate to each other, or how to compliment each other and lift each other up. When the black woman sees a black man, she speaks instead of looking at him as a threat, because that's the thing that I've noticed a lot of time. I'm a black man. I see black women all the time. They don't speak. I can look at a raging racist in the face and they'll nod their head. Some black women will not speak to save my life. So We have a lot of issues in our community, but this isn't a Black Love channel. I don't know how you got me on that rant, but that's that. Black Love does not start in the bedroom. It starts at the gas stations. It starts in the hallways. It starts at schools. It starts in the airports. It starts wherever we see and encounter each other, that we understand that we are people who deserve love and must first love each other, even if we have no reason to. A stranger, right, deserves your respect and at least your reverence for their Black experience being a shared one with you and the traumas that we have. That's what Black Love is about for me. So I don't even know how the hell you got me on that. I'm supposed to be talking about the hack. Anyway, love and respect to y'all. Appreciate it. Um, Let me try to dig into some more of these questions. I won't be on for very long. I'll probably get off here in about 25 minutes, and we're gonna go live officially, probably sometime next week or the week after that. But I just wanted to give y'all something and let y'all know what was going on. Um, Let me see. Uh, Somebody said I have a premium account. She said, yes, Benj, I have a premium account, so it doesn't show me ads though. If you have a premium account and it doesn't show you ads on my channel, that's okay. If you have a YouTube Red or a premium account, I get paid a percentage, a very small, minute percentage, but I get paid a percentage when premium account holders watch my videos, because YouTube still pays me an equivalent of what that would be. So even if you got a premium account, I still get benefit from you watching my videos without commercials. Um, Somebody says, will you be coming to London after this Corona madness? I got to see how much support I have in London. So people always ask me, am I going to come to Dallas? Am I going to come to Atlanta? Am I going to come to LA? Am I going to come to this or that or the other? And I would love to. But y'all got to understand one thing. Like, while I'm trying to give y'all information, I'm trying to give y'all love, I have to do what benefits my family financially, right? I'm I'm profiting off of the pain. So people keep saying, uh, I think that's a bullshit argument. We've been through that. But as I feed my family, I have to do what makes sense for me. One of the issues that I encounter and that other YouTubers encounter is that people want them to go here or there. And when they do, or when they say, hey, I got this thing, nobody signs up. Everybody hits the like button. I've done like live events where people's like, we want you to go live and we want to have a more intimate environment because it'd be 600 people in the lives. I'll do a live private live event, and it turns from 600 to 1,000 to 25. Like, people don't really want to invest or pay for anything that they've gotten for free, which is part of the reason why a lot of YouTubers go away from either doing tours or going live or anything. Is that I would love to come to London, but I got to know that I can sell some tickets to pay for the ticket from America to London, right? I want to come to Atlanta. I got a lot of people in Atlanta and LA, Houston. My biggest support bases are in New York, LA, Houston, Chicago, Atlanta. The top 10 countries in America, and then and then London is a giant one. I got a lot of love in London, but again, if people don't show up, if I say, hey, I'm coming, who's gonna buy a ticket? And everybody tries to buy their ticket at the last day, I'm not getting on the plane. I need to know that that money's there so I can pay for the ticket, pay for the hotel, pay for the flight. And most of the time, people don't really support. They just be viewers. And there's a difference between fans and viewers. And I don't necessarily need people to be fanatical about me, but I want people to be passionate enough about what they get from me and believe in it enough that they're willing to, obviously pay for that time, by purchasing a ticket to an event if I do show up. I would love to travel. Chi-Town got me a lot of love, and so there's a lot of places that I want to go. But I look at when people like buy tickets, or I look at my live events and I look at where people come from. And again, if I got 4 or 5 people from each city on my live event, I might have 100 people buy a ticket, and it's like, okay, 100 people pay $10. That's amazing. That's great. But if I get 100 people pay $10, and I only get like 10 people from each city, I don't want to go to that city and show up for a room of 7 people, which a lot of people do. I know a lot of people into that. I'm not showing up for no 7 people. I'm not getting on the plane and going no damn where for 7 people. I can't do it. So support all your favorite YouTubers, whatever if they give you, if they feed you, if they give you life, if they give you the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that you need to move. When they sell T-shirts, the same thing. I can get 1,000 likes on a T-shirt. I got this T-shirt on right now. It says, what does this T-shirt say? anything lost can be found again except for time wasted, right? I sell this T-shirt, right? I got like 1,000 likes when I posted about this T-shirt, right? And I think I put it in the quarter of the day video, but ain't nobody buy this T-shirt. It's like one, two people bought the T-shirt, right? So people have to realize that likes aren't necessarily support. They're love, but they're not necessarily support. And YouTubers, if you want your favorite YouTubers to travel, whatever they're into, if you want them to show up for certain stuff like that, you got to show, you got to actually do more than hit the like button. When you say, oh, Kev Hick's traveling, I'm gonna hit the like button. Cool enough, but I won't be traveling for the like button. I'll be traveling for some cash, because that's what feeds my family. Anyway, love and respect. I think I appreciate that. Somebody said, bring T-shirts to your shows too. They will sell. Oh, absolutely. I'm going to bring T-shirts if I start going on the road. If I feel like I got the support or I feel like I got enough people bought a ticket, that I don't have to resell or give people a refund their tickets back and cancel the show, because I will absolutely do that. I don't like dead rooms. I need energy, because I'm calm already. I'll be up there boring as hell if it's three people in the room. It's too awkward. Um, Oh, somebody, what did I say that she got me? Somebody got the emoji like they shocked. Just do Zoom, man. Yeah, I do Zoom too, but the same thing. I offered a Zoom course one time, and I actually for a month I promoted it, and like people was like, "Oh, okay." They all hit the like button, and people asked about it. But when I put it up, very few people actually signed up, and it was just like, you know what? All right, cool. Y'all don't want that from me. I'm not here to force anything or convince anybody that I'm a valuable person. So, and I don't. I'm not a salesman. That's not what I'm into. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of my point. Is I want what naturally flows into me. I don't want to create anything out of the blue. And I just want love. I want to go where the love is. I want to give love back. Somebody says, do you plan on doing a book soon? Yeah, I've been working on a book for a few years, but again, I have to do what I'm a very busy man. I work 40 hours a week, y'all. I still go to work every day. So I work 40 hours a week, and I do YouTube for about 25 hours, YouTube and coaching for about 25 hours a week. And I got a 4 year old and a 6 year old. They need my face. Like they need me to be in their face. And so I got to make sure I'm not neglecting them. I'm not neglecting my wife. So the book has been the easiest thing to just flub on or forget about, because it's not calling me, it's not asking me anything, and it's not a person, right, that I'm disappointing or that I'm not providing for. So I do have a book, and it's actually I'm well within the book at this point. Like there's a lot of progress made, but I need to finish the book, and I think to do that I'm gonna have to get out of my job. And so when my house is finished, we're building a house right now. When they're finished building my house, I will like I think in December, when they're finished building my house, I'll cut my job off and I'll just do this full time, and I'll do the book first. Like that'll be immediate, because I'll just be sitting at home all day doing YouTube, doing podcasts, creating new avenues for wealth for my family. But the book will be the first project I knock out, because it's just something that's been looming over my head. And I actually want to do a few books. I have a few different concepts that I'm working on. So, but I'm gonna be honest. I don't have dreams of being like Derek Jackson or Stephen Speaks or what's that gentleman's name? I don't know, Elliot, whatever. I don't know if he's any of these black these relationship guys. The one that goes to church, the Christian brother. I don't want to be these guys. People, I understand that looks that for a lot of people that looks like success, and it is that for them. But I like I'm gonna wear my fitted caps. I'm gonna wear my t-shirts. I'm gonna keep my body together so I look amazing in the t-shirt. I might dress up a little bit, but like I'm not trying to present an idea that I got to figure it out. Like y'all get the understanding that I have, but it's a lot of shit I don't know enough about, right? So I'm not flawed in this way that I present to you, or I'm not flawed to in the way that we've witnessed recently from the other brother, but I have my flaws, so for me, it's not necessarily like I don't want to be the polished example of a good man. I'm a good man. I'm a damn good person. I'm a human being. I'm a great human being. I'm a great man. But I don't want to be your image of perfection to such a degree that I become that guy, millions of followers, everybody likes me, and now I'm a caricature of myself. Now, all I am is the good guy. I want the success because it helps my family, it prospers my family. So I'll find a way to make the income. But I don't need to be the most famous good guy in the world. I just need women to watch me to understand how to get better results in their relationships. By some of them need to be better themselves, and others need to require better. And then there's a mixture of both. But I'm not here to bash men. I'm not here to shit on nobody. I definitely won't be starting reaction videos or all them nosy ass Wendy Williams type of videos where I'm talking on another man's personal business. Like I don't get into that. We know what somebody got a super chat in. I see a 9.99 up there. I don't know how the hell that happened. So super chat turned on. I don't know how I did, but it turned on. Um, Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. But Yeah, so super chat's up. If y'all want super chat, that's what's up too. But like I don't have dreams of like the same grandeur that we see from these guys with millions and millions of subscribers. I want that. I want that. Uh, I want that damn. I want that. I want that reach because I want my voice to go further. But I don't that. Ain't really my goal is to be those guys. So I have a book coming out because I think it'll help people, but I don't really care about becoming that as much as I do just making sure that my family lives well. My son has a great inheritance. I have a good retirement set up, and that I've changed the world in a way that I understand how to change the world, right? And in a way that I wish again the world would have been different for the people and the women that I've known and I've loved, including my mom. Um, so Yeah, it's just it's somebody said, Kevin, there's no dateable men out here. Help. It's rough out here, but y'all gotta understand something. Just like y'all watch my YouTube, it's some shit YouTube going on. It's some YouTubers out here that it's some YouTubers out here that don't give a damn about morals, morality, integrity, like anything, right? Their job is to get men laid, and a lot of them are giving women advice. Like you're talking about the other guys is like these guys are giving you narcissistic abuse advice or giving guys narcissistic abuse advice, and they're tainting and pissing in the dating pool. Uh, uh, so, for instance, the gentlemen who give guys advice about how to sleep with a bunch of women, um, a lot of the guys that will come to him aren't whores and whoremongers. They're men who are tired of being disappointed. They're broken. They're hurt. They're upset that other men are getting all this action and they can't even get a girlfriend, like one girlfriend, right? So they're driven to that type of advice. But as y'all learn from me, these men are learning from them. Antoinette, love and respect for the $50. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I don't know why Super Chat just turned on, but I appreciate Super Chat. Um, but like when you start to look at what drives men to that type of content, it's disappointment, it's heartbreak, it's hurt, right? Hurt people, and some of them go to get the skill so they can find a woman, and others go to get the skill so they can avenge themselves, right? And so there's a lot that goes into that. Thank you, Andrea Williams. I appreciate you. There's a lot that goes into men who are watching that type of content. But like I said, you said there are no dateable men. Just like y'all watch my channel, Good Game and Wisdom, Knowledge, Understanding. Other people are watching those channels and they're learning things. And so it really shrinks the dating pool for men who want something serious, who also believe that they can get that from a woman. And then there are also many flawed women out here who are either using that advice over there, or watching another channel that has some other moral spacing. And these women are also tainting the dating pool, teaching gold diggership and a lot of this type of stuff. So there's a lot of information out here, and the information age is going to be the downfall of our society because people know too much about too little. And it's just that's basically what it is. Like we've simplified each other down to the lowest common denominator, and now we're treating at mass everyone as if they are the lowest common denominator. So we bump into a bunch of great people, and ultimately, if you get a little bit of shit on your shirt, it's like you can rub some off. But if everybody you bumps into leaves a little shit stain on your shirt, pretty soon you're just nasty. And that's kind of how our personalities, how the way we approach dating, how our mind spacing and our mental health and our emotional health becomes like everyone leaves a stain on you until you're just nasty, until you become the stain, until you contribute to other people being dirty. And unfortunately enough, with the information age and how YouTube runs, there's not enough content creators giving women, not enough male content creators giving women sound advice and giving men sound advice. But the problem is men just want to get laid. when they come to YouTube, or and the ones that want real help in trying to figure out how to date women aren't going to listen to a guy who's saying, "Hey, get less ass and do this." They're going to listen to the guy who gets more ass because he knows how to do something, and they're going to hope that they can affect the woman differently once they get the ass. But a lot of them just get tainted. Antoinette said, "Thank you for all of your advice and your help, sending good vibes and positivity to your way and your family. Thank you so much." Yeah, that hack probably cost me. I don't even know how much money that hack cost me, but it fucked my whole budget up this month, straight up. But we good though. Somebody said, "You are the Nelson Mandela of love advice, liberated me from a lot of BS." I appreciate that. I appreciate the fact that you took the advice and you applied it. Too often people watch these videos. They say, how long you been watching? I've been watching 4 years. Well, how are you different now than when you started? Well, not so much. Why? Because people don't use the advice. And so a lot of times people don't know how to apply the advice that they get in these videos to their specific life. So that's one problem. And that's why I started a coaching program. My Cash App is $Kev Hick. There's no S on my name. People call me Kev Hicks all the time. Hick is short for Hickman, my last name. So my Cash App, for those of you who care, is $KEVHICK. Kev Hick. That's my $. That's my Cash App, and I appreciate you. Um, but people always say, "Well, I've been watching your videos, and now I need some coaching." And they finally get coaching, and then they get the help they need. Thank you, Sugar Nay. They get the help they need, and that's why I started coaching, because I'm like, okay, people aren't really being helped by receiving information they don't know how to apply to themselves specifically. So let me start giving them more on a personal level. And so I have a coaching program. There's a 3-month coaching program. It's $1,500, but you get to talk to me anytime you want to talk to me in a 3-month span. I think that's a fair exchange. I don't think anybody, if you look at the pricing, you're not going to find that type of deal anywhere. Unlimited coaching for 3 months and bi-weekly calls, you're not going to find that. And again, it's not built for everybody, but it's built for people who are tired of doing the same shit year after year after year and need a lot of help. And like I said, that's just one of those things. But I don't even know what question I was responding to anymore. I'm sorry. Somebody said, Ashley Williams, he said, "Hey Kev, I think most of your audience is busy like you, so I will buy a book over a meet and greet." Absolutely. See, that's another thing. And I don't assume that people don't like me or don't support me. But I'm speaking to the reality that when anyone wants to get on a plane and drive somewhere or go somewhere, spend a night in a hotel room, they're going to need people to be available for that. So that's all that is. Nancy Sinclair, love and respect. She said, "We love you. Thank you for your wife loaning you to us. Thank you for your ministry." Yes, thank you for saying that and acknowledging that. My wife, first of all, she saved the YouTube channel because Google gave me the YouTube channel back and then took it back in 5 minutes. So I made the announcements, "God is good, y'all," on Instagram, and then 5 minutes later, Google shut the damn. They didn't shut YouTube down, but they shut my Gmail down, so I didn't have access to control it. And they took my control for another 24 hours because they said it was a suspicious activity. My wife is so smart and so capable, and just she's such a mechanical thinker. She figures shit out, and she I don't know what the hell she did, but she finally figured some shit out and got it back on. But my does loan me to y'all, and that's another reason why people talk about you profit off of pain. No, I profit off of the time that I invest in others, because the only people who are supposed to matter to a man, on priority, are the people in his home, his family, right? And so I'm serving my family through serving other people. My wife has to, like I'm talking to y'all now, my wife has a 4-year-old and a 6-year-old on her ass right now because I'm talking to y'all. Every time I go live, every video I make, every video I edit, my wife has to create that time and space by making things right in the home so that I'm available to be whatever I am to y'all. So it is absolutely, thank you, baby girl. I didn't realize you was in here. I didn't I can't do this outside of my wife. So when people was like when last week when Derek Jackson or the week before when he got in trouble, it was like, oh, now you're showing your wife. Like, you don't understand. This is a joint effort. If my wife quit, there's no more channel. Like, there's done because it's done. Like, so my wife is as responsible for me being able to do this as I am, and whatever wisdom I've been that's been bestowed upon me by God. And I think I'm touched by God. I don't know if that's narcissistic or it's just too cocky to say, but I think I'm where I'm supposed to be, and I'm appreciative of the gifts I've been able to share with people and the energy I've been able to share with people. But this don't happen without my wife supporting me, running all the tech shit on my website. doing all the background shit, being smarter than me in so many different ways. She has her own gifts. Like everybody don't want to be on camera. It's like, oh well, why don't your wife be on camera more? We have a video, and it's about 2 years old. Y'all can go watch my wife on camera. She asks questions because people think, people. I was getting the "Are you a fraud?" question a lot a couple years ago, and so my wife just got on camera and told y'all about what she gets from me. If you want to watch that, go watch that video. But for me, it's just it's imperative that she be a part of this. She runs my schedule. Like I don't. She does all that stuff so I can just create and I can edit videos and I can come to y'all. I can call. I can take calls. I can talk to my clients and focus on them and give them the time necessary. So that's what my wife does, and it doesn't happen without her. So that's that. But she get on camera one day. I think when we get our new house, we might start a family channel. That'd be really cool and bring y'all kind of into our fold. That's what I'm hoping to do is when we get our house, because right now we're in an apartment. We just got a new apartment. We're gonna sell our current house, and we're waiting for them to build our home right now. So I'm in my new apartment. It's an apartment, but it's bigger than my actual. It's actually bigger than my old house. So as we sit here and wait for them to build our house, we'll be here. Even so, I don't know what question I was answering at this point, and I'm sorry for like. There's so many questions coming in here. On the phone, you cannot see the questions for as long, and they just pop up, and it's only for room for like four at a time. So I'm trying to. Obviously, I talk, and then I have to. Somebody said, Jaw 324 said, I stumbled across your videos 2 years ago and I was enlightened, just saying thanks. I appreciate that. I appreciate you hopefully applying some of that stuff and creating some change for you in your life. And like I said, if any of you need coaching, you can go to girltalkwithguys.com and schedule a call or email advice. Or if you need like a lot of coaching, you want to do 2 weeks, you want to do every 2 weeks, and you want to do unlimited text messaging, I still have a couple slots left for those who want that. And that is on, it can also be actually purchased on girltalkwithguys.com. But if you need to schedule a call about that, then drop it in the comment section or DM me on Instagram. Hey, I think I need that 3 month program. It's $1,500. It ain't cheap because it's a lot of time that I invest, and it's a lot of time hopefully that you're going to invest. But if that's something you're into, um, then it's available. I have a couple slots left, but again, I'm not here to convince you that you need that. I'm just here to let you know about it. Um, for people who need it, because a lot of people ask me that stuff every day. How can I get more? How can I meet up with you? How can you be my personal coach? That's how. Also, you could just purchase one call at a time. They're 110 bucks. I know you're not supposed to talk price. They're 110 bucks. I don't give a damn. Um, so there was that. Somebody said, "Hey, love, say hey, Kev, sending love from Trinidad and Tobago. How you doing, Trinidad? I almost never see. It's like a few Trinidad people show up every once in a while, but I almost never see that sending love from. So I appreciate you. Love and respect to Trinidad. Um, Let me see. Somebody said, "Pretty girl." Yep, that's her name. Somebody said, "I love how you and your life, how you and your wife work together to help us." Yeah, I do too. I do too. I appreciate it. Um, Absolutely, absolutely. Everybody, like, if you encounter me and you need something from me, you matter. I'm gonna make sure I give you what I got to give you. Sabrina Newman, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. I appreciate that. Like I said, these super chats help because my damn channel was wrapped up this week. Then my channel, I don't even know what to expect from AdSense this month. Somebody said, look at my fingers. See that's why I got to get my damn computer back, y'all. I actually ordered a new laptop just for YouTube, so I won't get hacked again. And I ordered a UB key, or we're ordering a couple UB keys so that nobody can hack my channel again. It'll make it almost hack proof. I haven't found anybody who's been hacked using one correctly. Google actually requires their whole staff of however many thousands of people to use the UB keys, and they haven't had one hack since they started using the UB keys. Not one in a few years. So they're very effective at stopping hacks. Even if people get your password, they still can't hack you because they don't have the physical key. Somebody said I never hid my wife. No, absolutely, I have never hidden my wife. That's not a thing I've done. In fact, like she was my third post ever on Instagram before I even started YouTube. Like I've always had one of those lovey-dovey Facebook or Instagrams. Even back, I've just always been like that. That's just kind of how we always been. So we don't really have a reason to change it up now. Let me go down to the bottom. Y'all forgive my damn hand all in the way. Somebody said, Bonnie, love and respect. She said, question, a man that clearly likes you playfully calls himself your brother. Thoughts? I think, oh, wait, you might have put that in the, you might have put that in the comment section of the video I said about answer anything. I think you asked that question in the Ask Me Anything video. I actually shot a video for you, Bonnie. If that's you, I already shot a video about your question. I answered your question on video. So y'all stay tuned for that video. It's this week. I think that was you, Bonnie. And you didn't. I Bonnie. No, she put it in the comment section because I said put your questions in the comment section. I'll make a video. I'm gonna check my comment. I'm gonna check my cash. Renetta, I'm gonna check my cash app. Thank you so much. But no, that's a good question, Bonnie, and it lends itself to a great discussion. So I started a discussion. A video will be coming back, coming out in a few days, maybe 4 or 5 days, because I got about 3 videos that are a little bit more pressing, but it will be definitely coming out soon. But I can tell you that there are a few different directions that could go and why he would do that. But one of it, which is just it's fear. He doesn't necessarily want to be, if he understands that he can't have you and he can't accept that and you understand that, then he's afraid of losing access or you getting different around him. He's trying to make you feel safe with him being around, and or he has an insecurity around what you might feel about him. But I talked about that in the video, and it'll be out soon. So I'll let you, if you care about that question at all, y'all can watch it on the video. Somebody said, I share your videos with my son because it's hard to be a single mom to a male. So thank you. I appreciate that. A lot of guys, a lot of guys. I'm gonna get with you, Dayshar. Absolutely. I got time. I'm ready for you. A lot of guys watch my videos and get a lot from my videos. My videos aren't just like for women. I think that helping women helps healthy men. Men who need healthy women that don't have the baggage, that don't have the toxic traits. They need that. Like it helps men to help women. So for me, it's not like I'm just helping women get over on men like that. Don't You have to be narrow and short-sighted to think that that's all that's happening here with creating a healthier population of women. You have to be narrow and short-sighted and simple to think that helping women doesn't help real men. And again, that's why we don't give a damn about what these haters are talking about. People be making videos about me, hating on me, talking shit about me, reaction videos to my shit. I don't watch those videos. Don't even waste your time telling me about the videos. I like when the haters come in, they give me views and ad revenue, so I'm cool with that. But I don't give a damn about what none of these people think. I've never cared about what a less, and I'm not the type of person that people run up on with that shit. Like in person, people don't have that same type of energy. I've not met that person yet. The guys, man, I don't give a fuck. I don't even know how I got on that. What was I answering? Um, Somebody said he's already talked about Derek Jackson. Yeah, he's love and respect. What I hope for Derek Jackson is that his family is renewed in whatever way they need to renew themselves genuinely. Not the spectacle, not anything, but them are kids in that house. And as a father of a 4-year-old and a 6-year-old, them kids are important. The trajectory of their relationships and their experience growing up is important. And I need whoever in that house to get the help or the assistance they need so that they can raise kids concern is that I just want him to succeed in becoming the greater version of himself, his wife as well, so that those kids aren't having a tumultuous relationship, even if that means they have to separate. All I care about is how the kids grow up because those will be people we deal with in the future. Somebody said, "What do you do?" Somebody says, "What do you do to a man who ghosts you to get himself together, then comes back?" If he ghosted you to get himself together, then he could have been moved by fear of not being good enough, of not becoming good enough, of not growing. If his genuine excuse or his genuine reasoning was getting himself together and not just screwing other women, exploring, right, experiencing the variety, the spice of life. If his genuine reason was trying to become a better person, um, while ghosting isn't a good method, that's the one time where circumstance matters a little bit more, especially if it was he was at an emotional break. Y'all got to realize guys have anxiety, guys have fears, guys have stress, guys have depression, just like everybody else. And so I don't know what he was going through, so I can't speak specifically to him, but I can tell you that that's the one time where I would at least look at that and figure out if that circumstance warranted what I got from him. Now the problem is he still has the propensity to not communicate, and that's communication is an issue for him. So you got to figure out if that would be a deal breaker and whether or not it's worth going back to a gentleman who has issues communicating his needs or his mental spacing at any given time. Um, that's problematic that he would ghost you, but it's not like he ghosted you and screwed a bunch of women, or maybe he did. So I'd like to know if that's genuine or not. Um, Guys ghosting are hurting my spirit. Why do men do this slow fade ghosting so much, and how can I avoid it? And y'all already know I got to tell y'all this. Women and men ghost at the same rates, and they cheat at the same rates. So it's not a man thing. This is not sex specific. Women are as conflict avoidant, if not more conflict avoidant than men most times. In fact, every time I'm 67, 70%. I don't know why I said 67. And I'm getting off of here in 10 minutes because I got to get back to editing legitimately. So, pretty girl, I'm on my way. Uh, but like about 70% of the times that I liked a woman who didn't like me back, when I didn't hear, when it stopped or when it was like over with, well, not even 60, like 90. I think two women, I've actually had two women give me the "it's not you, it's me" speech. The other ones just stopped returning phone calls. When I was dating, when I was younger, when I was a teenager, when I was in my 20s, when I liked a woman, that was the only way that you expected a woman to leave your life, is to ghost you. It wasn't even like, so this thing about why do men ghost? Men ghost for the same reason women ghost. They're conflict avoidant. I can tell you, like, one year I dated 33 women. I remember I counted them. I wrote them down on a list. Like, damn, I've been busy this year. 33. I didn't screw 33 women. I dated 33 women. I didn't sleep with any of them. I got to know, or I exchanged numbers and had conversations with and tried to build with. I was just so busy. It was, I kept a lot in rotation because I couldn't trust that they would stay. It was just, I was striking out all the time when I was like 18. It was a rough little year for me. So I remember thinking, damn, these women don't even tell you if like you good. Like, they just don't talk to you ever again. Like, you have a great conversation, you get off feeling good about yourself, and then you never hear from them again. They stop answering the phone call, they block you, they do this or that. I learned that women do that, so I can tell you specifically, women ghost as much, if not more so, than men. It's just a conflict avoidant nature of our society. We're not used to conflict. We're not used to even conversation anymore. We text everything. We read everything. We're better readers, but we're much worse communicators for it as a society. So that's why men are ghosting. They don't have the heart or the balls. Basically, they're cowards. So that's that. Bonnie 16 Love. She said, "I did, and I really appreciate you for making a video on it." Yeah, I made you a video. I shot it. I shot it yesterday. I was so damn. I was kind of lowly and a little bit down. And I don't get too up or too down about anything. But when you start talking about how I can feed my family, when that's the question, if my family lives the same lifestyle I've built for them, if I have to figure out another way, a whole different way to create this type of income in a year time, we was gonna have to cancel the contract on our house if we didn't get our YouTube back. It was about to be shitty. It was about to be bad. So it was a lot of anxiety, but I just decided to go shoot videos and have faith that shit will work out. And so I shot 4 videos yesterday morning to just shake off that fear and move forward anyway, even though I didn't have my channel back. And it worked out. So, I think I moved on faith, and I was rewarded with that. But again, it's nothing I did to deserve it. It's just, God being solid to me. She said, but he's a single father. Well, he co-parents, and I know that he plays part time, plays a part time in how he approaches dating. Yeah. So yeah, I think you might enjoy my video. I spoke to a few different realities there. It was a couple of different angles. But yeah, a good man who's telling you that, who's saying that brother thing, it could be out of fear, it could be out of anxiety, but it could also be because he's unavailable for what he would really want to be, which is more. So it just depends. Um, but we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna discuss it. I appreciate you, and I'm glad that I've got to talk to you after I did that video because I didn't know where I got it from. I just wrote the question down. Um, 98% of the time, I keep going through the same thing, same issues. I got tired, so I ghosted. But they know exactly where they stood, and I told them it wasn't working. What's left to say? Well, if you told them where you it wasn't working, then you didn't ghost them. When you ghost somebody, you just disappear. Like I remember I was talking to this girl in like 2007, or 2008, right, like right before I met my wife. um, and like she was super cool. Like I was super excited about like just getting to know her, and she was like, "Yo, I got." I think my car was broke down at the time. It was in a shop. It was literally in a shop, in the real shop. It wasn't like an excuse. And like she wanted to hang out. I was like, I actually had just dropped my car off at the shop. I had my racket pinion has snapped, and she was like, "Yo, you can drive my car and all this." Like she was just different. I was like, listen, I don't need all that from you, but that's nice that you would do that. And so I'm thinking, damn, she must really like me. The next day, I never heard from that girl again. Like she was like super, and we had talked for like a week and a half, and it seemed to be getting better, but I didn't want nothing from her, and I just never heard from her again. She never answered the phone, never picked up the phone again. And then I've ghosted people before too, because you pick that habit up. You just kind of it happens. So I've ghosted people before. When I was younger, I didn't always want the conflict. In general, I would say, yeah, that's, maybe we should do something different. But I've also ghosted people because that was culture. Again, I've only had two women out of, I don't know, maybe 2 dozen women that didn't like me, that I liked them, that actually told me that, nah, you ain't really got a chance, fam. Yeah, you didn't ghost. You didn't ghost. She was accused of ghosting. If you told him that he didn't have a chance, then that was all you had to do. Uh, Emilio, Emiola, love and respect. Emiola or Emiola said big ups. Thank you for the $10 super chat. I appreciate you. Um, but yeah, so that's that. Ghosting is just a thing that people are doing because we're getting so used to text and getting so used to no touch, that we now don't know how to communicate our issues with each other or our needs. And it follows us to relationships. And that's why I try to help people develop more healthy relationships. What's your opinion of men when a woman's parents and siblings lives with her? What's your opinion, or the opinion of men when a woman's parents and siblings live with her? This is my situation. I own my home, but my mom is my roommate and my younger brother, and I'm happily single. I think that a gentleman would understand that. Most men understand the pressure of helping your family, providing for your family. Like we all get that. So a man's not going to misunderstand what that is. But what a man will do, thank you for the $5 super chat. I'm going to about to answer that in a minute. What a man will do, and I get off of here at that answer that super chat. But what a man will do is he'll wonder where the space for him is in your life because he doesn't want to move into your family home, and he might want you to move into a place together or to his house. Now, what are you going to do with that home? Is your family going to be ass out just because you got a man? Like he's going to start trying to figure out logistically how that could work. Him being with you without you betraying your family, and if you would even do that. That's the scary part. So you have to be clear about what you're willing to do in the next phase. If a guy approaches you, or if you get yourself into a relationship, what does that mean for your family or your living situation? Because it has to change if you want like a marriage one day, or a serious situation. And so that's the issue. It's logistical, but most guys, if they can figure out what the logistics are and agree to that, they're not going to pay too much attention to it. They're going to be okay as long as you're willing to move out with them and do whatever it takes to keep the investment or keep your family straight. Um, mm, Somebody said, well, let me see. Better to be upfront and not ghost if you aren't interested. Absolutely. It's absolutely better to be upfront and not ghost if you aren't interested. The problem is you're dealing with people's fear. People moving from a place of fear are unpredictable. And the only thing you can expect from a person is that they're going to do something shitty if they're moved by fear. Most insecure men, most narcissistic men, most abusive men are moved by fear. They're not moved by, like, that's not confidence that you're seeing in a narcissistic, abusive man that's talking down to a woman. That's not confidence that you're seeing in a man that needs to be superior and above his woman at all times, who's waving his balls around, talking about what a man is versus a woman. That's fear. That's fear of inadequacy. Shanice Campbell says, how does a woman respond to a man she's really into? Strategically. Listen, and then I got to get off the phone. Yeah, I'm basically on the phone. I've been married for 7 years. I think my eighth year anniversary, I think, is coming up this year, or it might be my seventh year anniversary. I've been with my wife for like 14 years, so she's blurred together, but 7 or 8 years. Um, yeah, I think 7 or 8 years. Ashley could probably answer if she's in here. Um, Damn, what was the question? Hold on. Okay, she said, how does a woman respond to a man she's really into? This is the last question. I got to get off, y'all. Love, though. I appreciate y'all. I'll come back on next week or the week after, or maybe I do another paid live. Uh, about $10, $10 like a month from now. But you respond to a man that you're into strategically. What I mean by that is, too often, 8 years in June. There you go, pretty girl. There you go. 8 years in June we've been married. And she already got her wedding dress for the renewal. Like, so that's how we doing. We're not perfect. She gets on my damn nerves, and I get on her damn nerves. But we are happy, and we love each other, and we are in love. So that's a good thing, because we respect each other. Um, Even so, she said, how how does a woman respond to a man she's really into? Strategically. The biggest issue I see is that when a woman is really into a man, she bases her feelings for him for her actions for him. So every single thing that she does is not based on what he's given her, what he's shown her, what he's demonstrated, his attempts, his energy, his investment. Everything that she does is because she is into him. You cannot move on how you feel about a man. You cannot make decisions based on how you feel about a guy. That makes no sense whatsoever, right? You have to move based on what he gives you. So strategically, right? Stop worrying about so much about how you feel about a man. You have to do what's best for you by responding to his actions, not your feelings. Your feelings and your emotions will get you in trouble. Respond to what he's giving you. It doesn't matter how much you like him. It doesn't matter how you feel y'all got this connection. I keep hearing women talk about connections and all this shit, and it ain't nothing but their crush on somebody else. Doesn't matter how you feel at all, not even a little bit. What matters is what he gives you, what he offers you, how he responds to you, how he comes forward, how he invests, what he invests. That's what matters. Oh, happy anniversary! Yeah, it's coming up soon. Thank you for the $5 super chat. And I'm gonna and you got me for $10, so I gotta answer your question. But then I'm gonna get off of here. Um, but that doesn't matter at all how you feel when you're into a man. It only matters if he's into you. So how do you respond to a man that you're into a lot? It doesn't matter. How do you respond to a man that's into you? Appropriately. Now you can work with something. Now you're getting at something. If a man's into you and that's obvious, and you're not talking about what you're into or how you feel, but how he feels and what he offers you, now you can do something with that. And you respond to that appropriately, right? By, for whatever reason, or not for whatever reason, but by strategically matching his energy, by strategically protecting yourself, staying vigilant, staying observant, right? And when I say matching his energy, I'm not saying do nothing until he does something and not contribute. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying be cooperative, right? When he's trying to go out with you, you match his energy by allowing him to go out with you as much as appropriate for the level of familiarity that you have. You match his energy by returning his phone calls if he calls you and you missed a call. You match his energy by not playing games if he's not playing games. Too often, women get on. They start this shit where they want to play hard to get. So they got a guy who's not playing hard to get, and they're like, okay, I'll respond in 2 hours. I don't want him to think I'm guy. No, if a guy's being serious and being genuine, you be serious and be genuine. right? That doesn't mean fall in love with him, wear the rose colored glasses, but it does mean to match his energy with respect and honor. Whatever respect and honor he gives you, you give him. That's how you act. But you're working on what he gives you and not the other way around. It doesn't matter how you feel about him, it matters how he feels about you. Last question, and then I got to get off of here. Got to go, y'all. But I appreciate y'all super chats. Astrid says, Astrid, I'm gonna probably beat your name up. Love and respect, forgive me. She said, "What does it mean if an introverted guy sent his photo first time, not narcissistic? They're not in an official relationship, yet still on WhatsApp chat. It's been a month. It doesn't mean anything if an introverted guy sent his photo. Introversion is how a person gathers their energy and how a person expends that energy. So introvert, like when you hear extrovert, introvert, we often hear about outgoing or not outgoing, shy. That actually has nothing to do with extrovert or introvert. An introvert gathers his energy from being alone, and an extrovert gathers his energy from communicating and being around other people and absorbing other people's energy and playing off of other people. So an introvert man might need his privacy, might need his mental spacing, might need his quiet time, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's an accomplishment if he sends you a photo or if he does something that would traditionally be considered extroverted. A person can be introverted in the way they gather their energy and extroverted in the way they expand their energy or give it, and that's kind of how I am. It's called an ambivert or omnivert, ambivert. I think I'm an ambivert. So I'm an introvert, extreme introvert. I need my quiet time. I need my peace. I need my tranquility. I need that. But I also expend a lot of energy and I give a lot of energy and a lot of love. And I can perform at a high level in front of people and with people, but I still need to take a nap afterwards. I need to take a nap afterwards. So that's kind of what the extrovert introvert injury. If you're referring to just how shy he is or not shy, if a shy guy gives you a photo, then know that that's his favorite photo of himself and it's the only one he believes in. So that's not really an accomplishment either. He's just making sure he doesn't lose the opportunity because a girl's actually talking to him. So that's kind of what that's about. Um, and Crystal Foster just gave me $5 on her strength. Love and respect to Crystal Foster. Oh, catfish. I got some catfish stories for y'all. So that's interesting. But I appreciate y'all. I wish I could get into more of these questions, but I was just coming on here to show y'all love, show y'all my channel's back. And y'all pray for my channel. Y'all pray that the hackers don't find me before I find them. Hope we don't find each other. How about that? Because if you fuck up that amount of money for me, you will. Like, I'm not even gonna get into it. Listen, y'all be cool, love and respect. I don't even know how to sign off of here, so y'all gonna watch me push buttons on my phone until I figure this shit out. This is new. I'm trying to go, y'all, but I don't know how. Let me see. Nope, that ain't how. That ain't how either. Uh, Hold on, I'm getting off of here. If I can figure that shit out, I'm getting off of here. Oh, here we go. All right. Good night, y'all. I will talk to y'all soon. Please watch as many of my videos as you can. Even if you don't want to watch the subject matter, even if you like this ain't a question I need an answer to, please click on the video and watch it. I don't get enough love on YouTube. All the hater content is winning. Haters, people talking down on people, people giving shitty advice. They getting 10 times the money and 10 times the views I'm getting. It seems like just being a good person, it don't get you a lot of views, it don't ruffle enough feathers, it's not controversial enough, and you just watch all these people doing bullshit dastardly deeds win over you, and I make peace with that. But y'all could watch a few more of these videos too. So love and respect. Please watch more videos. I got to get off here. Be cool. Have a good day.